right? So we bring up being a light to our people in these last days, but our people love to mock the word of the Most High God, man, right? Our people love to mock the word of the Lord, man, right? Being enticed with the ways of wickedness, man, and folly, right? Walking in the ways of folly and wickedness. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And ye scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge, right? Our people hate knowledge, man. Our people want to gather themselves, right, with the ways of the wicked. Gather themselves to commit wickedness and folly, man. Gather themselves and also lead themselves to destruction, man. They're not ready. They don't want to hear the words of the Lord. They want to enjoy themselves in pleasures. Well, even this world is being destroyed. The ways of this world is being destroyed, and guess what? It's going to be all hell breaking loose out here in a matter of time, man. Right? This place is going to be soon passed away, and our people are not going to be able to clothe themselves in the pride that they've taken on of their oppressors. Right? Our people are downtrodden. Right? Our people work and serve the nations that put us in captivity, the nations that kill our sons and daughters, man. And they don't think about these things because they are simple-minded. So the scriptures say, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. So you got to be reproved, man. And how you going to be reproved? By the word of the Lord, by the light that the Lord is giving in these last days, man. Right? And it says, turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, man. And how are the words of the Lord being made known to our people? The Lord is setting up men in these last days to teach our people these things. But our people love to hate knowledge. They love to carry on in the ways that lead to destruction. They push off all the things that have happened to our ancestors and act as if there's no wicked things are happening to us, man. If they're not in an evil way, it's time for our people to turn from wickedness and folly, man, and turn to the words of the Lord. But our people continue to kill themselves, right? Continue to destroy and hate their own people, man, right? So it says, what? Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, ye have refused, right? The Lord is calling, but our people are refusing, man. The people of the Most High God have refused to hear his word, right? So it says, what? I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded, right? The Lord is calling to his people, but we are not regarding his word, man. We're not regarding, right? Thus saith the Lord, man. We're not regarding his instruction. So it says, what? Because I have called, ye have refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regardeth. But ye have set to naught all my counsels, and would none of my reproof. So you don't care about the counsel of the Lord, and you don't really care about the reproof of the Lord. The reproof is, in these last days, is what? Telling our people to turn from wickedness and folly. But our people are too busy trying to be rich. Our people are all these riches are going to pass away. Just as quick as death can come and your money don't mean nothing, all these riches are going to pass away, right? All this death, all this destruction that's going to come up on the earth, famine. Hey, guess what? Riches can't save you. You can't eat gold. You can't eat your car, right? You can't eat money. You can't eat influence, right? And sooner or later, famine is coming up on this earth, man. So how you going to save yourself from such plagues as this? How you going to save yourself from such plagues as this, man? We have to wake up in these last days. Stop trying to keep up with the ways of Babylon, man. This place is finna be destroyed, right? Our people don't give a good care about the word of the Lord, man, right? To learn wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 2 and verse 17. For which the guide of her youth, and forgetteth the covenant of her God, right? So our forefathers had a covenant with the Most High God, right? But we did what? Sin. Turned to the ways of the wicked, and now we are destroyed, right? We turned from the ways of the Lord, and we turned to wickedness, and now we are destroyed. It says, for her house inclineth unto death, and her paths unto the dead, man. So our path got to be righteous, man. We got to walk and be led by the Spirit of the Most High God, man. Yes. In these last days. And the Lord is going to destroy these wicked nations that have killed the righteous, man. The Lord is going to destroy these wicked nations, these wicked people, man. So-called white men, right? So we got to hear the word of the Lord in these last days. And it says what? None that go unto her return again, neither take hold of the paths of life, man. We got to take hold of the path of life, right? So let's go back to Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 26. Let's start at verse 25. But ye have set to naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof, right? Let's go to 2 Chronicles. Right? We got to hear the word of the Lord, man. That's the only way that we're going to flee the destruction that's coming up on this earth, man. It's the only way we're going to flee from all manner of hell that's going to break loose, man. It's 2 Chronicles chapter 36. 2 Chronicles chapter 36. Second Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 15. And it says, and the Lord Yahweh of their fathers sent to them by messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people. So the Lord had compassion on the children of Israel, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. The Lord has had compassion on us, right? By sending out the brothers to teach on the highways and hedges, man. Sending out brothers to bring knowledge and wisdom to the people of the Lord, man, to their neighbor, man. So it says what? But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, till there was no remedy. Therefore he brought upon them a king of the Chaldeans who slew their young men with the sword, right? And that's the so-called white men in all these other nations that kills our young men, put them in prisons, destroy them on a daily, man, right? Put us in prisons, deceive us on a daily basis. Hey, man, the Most High God has put these things upon us because of our sin, right? So all calamity has come upon us. So in Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 26, it says, I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh, man. Because you mocking the men of the Most High God, right? You're not, you're mocking the men of the Most High God, and you're not bringing our labors into account, man. You're not considering the labors of the men in these last days who are laboring to cover you up, man, with a garment so that your nakedness won't show, right? Because you are naked before the Lord in these last days, man. And the Lord is trying to cover you up with a garment by the men that he sent out on the highways and hedges, teaching you the words of understanding, man. Teaching you the words of understanding. This is the book of Exodus chapter 32 and verse 22. It says, and Aaron said, let not thine anger of my Lord wax hot. Thou knowest the people that they are so set on mischief. And our people are set on the things of mischief, man. They carry on in mischievous ways, right? You got women walking around out of order, being naked and not ashamed, wearing pants, right? Leaning over their man, right? Carrying on and all types of folly and madness out here, man. It's all types of, everybody trying to be in comfort, right? Our people is all types of naked, man. All types of not being prepared, man, right? So it says what? It says, for they are set on mischief. For they said unto me, make us gods which shall go before us. For as so they basically saying, give us another purpose, man. Let us walk in other purposes. Let us be like the other nations, right? You know, let us take up rap. Let us take up twerking and stripping. Let us go be lawyers and doctors in this wicked land. Let us find our substance here and let us make peace with hell and be at agreement with death, man. This is what our people asking, right? It says what? For they said unto me, make us gods, right? Which shall go before us. For as it says, for as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. And I said unto them, whosoever hath any gold, let them break it off. So they gave it me. Then I cast it in the fire, and there came out this calf, man. There came out all manner of evil, right? There came out all manner of desires of this world. There came out all manner of evil imaginations and wicked and unclean imaginations and filthy thoughts. Out came all these manner of purposes, wicked purposes that are meant to be disappointed by the Most High God, right? Out came all this vanity that leadeth to destruction. So let's keep going. It says for what? It says, Salah. Out came this calf. Verse 25. Exodus 32 and 25. And when Moses saw that the people were naked. So you are naked before the Lord when you are exposed. Let's continue. It says, for Aaron had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies. So the Lord exposed them to Moses by the word of Aaron, and him what? Taking shame at what he did, right? And then exposing the people for what they desired, right? Because they were sold on mischief. So they were naked before Aaron. And that's exactly how our people are before Moses. And that's exactly how our people are walking around in these last days. Naked and exposed. But our people don't care about those things. Our people don't care about the things of the Most High God. Right? It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 17. And it says, because thou sayest, I am rich. Right? I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing. Who is saying these manner of things? All our people who take up the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of this wicked country, this wicked nation that's ought to be destroyed, which is Babylon, right? Let's go to Job, chapter 31 and verse 24, right? Right? Job, chapter 31 in verse 24. What does it say? It says, if I had made gold my hope, or have said to the fine gold, thou art my confidence. And our people have confidence in all the riches that they get in Babylon, all the gifts that they get in Babylon, man. Our people have confidence in those things, but these things are going to be destroyed. Our people have confidence in the words and the words of the wicked, right? Saying this is the land of opportunity, right? Hey, the sky's the limit on how much you can get in Babylon, right? These words comfort our people and give our people confidence, right? And it says what? If I have made gold my hope, or have said to the fine gold, thou art my confidence, if I rejoice because of my wealth, because my wealth was great, and because my hand had gotten much, if I beheld the sun when it shined, or the moon walking in brightness, right? So look, we behold all the knowledge and understanding of this world. It's not talking about the sun and the moon. You can't look at the sun and the moon and be inspired, man, and an influence, man. The sun and the moon that it's talking about is the wisdom and the understanding of this world, man, right? So it says what? It says, if I beheld the sun when it shined, or the moon walking in brightness, and my heart has been secretly enticed, or my mouth has kissed my hand, this also were an iniquity to be punished by the judge. For I should have denied the power that is above, right? So he says, hey, guess what? If I looked at the knowledge and wisdom of this understanding and the understanding of this world, the ways of the world, hey, guess what? And I entice myself, then it's worthy to be punished of the judge, right? So going back to Revelation 3 and verse 17, it says, because thou sayest, I am rich, because this is what our people are doing. They rich with influence, right? They got many friends on social media, right? Many followers, so on and so forth. And guess what? They entice, man. They entice to put more folly out there. They entice to put more teachings of wickedness out there, man. Hey, when our people are enticed with things such as this, being in the knowledge of this wicked world, right? That's the brightness of this world. The light that's going to be put out in this world, man. This is the light that's ought to be refused, and the light that's to be desired is wisdom in these last days, not the light of this world that's going to be put out, right? Because the light of wisdom will never go out, right? So our people that sit there and say, I am increased with goods, right? I am increased, I am rich, enriched with the things of this world. And then, like I say, that's a matter of influence. That's a matter of physical money. That's a matter of gold, silver, right? So on and so forth. All the dainties of the so-called white man. All the dainties of those who are ungodly, man. When you are increased and you have confidence in those things, guess what? The Most High is about to speak to you on this. It says what? It says what? Because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing, and thou knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked, man. You don't know that you're blind. You don't know that you're miserable. It's a miserable thing here, man. Let's get another scripture on that. You're miserable. You're miserable in this wicked nation, man. Right? Our people are miserable in this wicked nation, man. Right? This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, and verse 22. What does it say? It says, moreover, this was not enough for them that they erred in the knowledge of Yahweh. See, our people are not erring in the knowledge that's on this wicked world, because they say, yeah, I'm making it. Yeah, I'm making this thing work for me. So on and so forth. But they have no knowledge of the Most High God. Right? They err in the knowledge of the Most High God. So it says what? But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, man. And it's a war. It's a war in this thing when you don't have the knowledge and understanding of the Most High God, man. Right? That's why our children are being shot in the streets by our own people and shot in the streets by the so-called, by the cops. By the cops, right? Our people are being shot and destroyed and killed on a daily basis. And guess what? We are in a war of ignorance, man. That's what that's about. Not having the knowledge of the Most High God, man. So it says what? It says what? But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, though it says those so great plagues called they peace, man. So you're making peace with Babylon. You're making peace with the understanding of this world. You're making peace with all the light that the so-called white man is giving, which is the lack of knowledge, man. Things that pertain to death. The light that's going to be put out, right? The light that's going to be put out, right? It says what? For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices or used secret ceremonies or made revelings of strange rites, man, right? And guess what? Now, everything that we gather to these big Toyota centers. Guess what? In these modern day coliseums, in the past they used to put our people to death, right? When they go into the Toyota Center, they want to look at black men entertaining the oppressor. That's what our people gather to things such as that, man. This is wickedness, man. This is folly. These things are going to lead to death, man. Right? So the scripture is saying what? You calling these plagues, you calling them peace, man. You think it's peace for you to continue to be an entertainer for your people, leading your people down the path of destruction, right? So what does the scripture say? Let's go back to Revelation, right? Revelation chapter 3, verse 17.
You didn't tell me they had all these free-ass cones on.
Because thou sayest, I am rich, and increase with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched, and miserable, and poor, and blind. So you miserable, wretched, poor, and blind, if you don't think that these things should be a shame to you, man. It's a shame that we have to sit up here and we can only be entertainers. We can't bring knowledge and wisdom to our people. We can only sit out here, be entertainers. We can only sit out here, gather at clubs, shoot one another up, right? Try to see who's the flyest person on the block. This is the knowledge that we eat, and that's of this world, man. And this world is soon to pass away. Our people think our people are the one who know knowledge and wisdom. Our people are the one who knows the ways of peace, right? But these wicked nations, they don't know peace. That's why they're going to start shooting thermonuclear destruction on all these nations, man. This nation is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear destruction. That's thus saith the Most High God. That's the lake of fire. Hell is the condition, and that is this place, Babylon. This is hell. And guess what? It's going to be cast into the lake, and that's thermonuclear destruction, right? That's thermonuclear destruction. So this place is going to be destroyed. All your riches, all your opinions, all the knowledge that you've eaten up in this world are going to pass away, right? So it says what? You are blind, miserable. He says you are miserable, poor, and blind, and naked, man. You don't have no knowledge, man. You're naked, meaning you don't have the wisdom, right? You're evil, man. Naked and not ashamed, right? Our people are not prepared, man. That's why people continue to kill each other and hate each other, not having the words and the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High God, man. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 6. Right? Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 15. Actually, start at verse 10. To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? The Lord is giving warning to our people that they may hear, right? That they may hear in these last days, right? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach, and they have no delight in it. Our people don't have no delight in the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High God. But when all hell break loose, all the lights go out, famines, all manner of famine and destruction gonna hit this place, right? Just like a little piece of it was what? The coronavirus, right? Everything got shut down. People was getting fired. Our people suffered a lot of lies. You know, the white man said that our people were the ones spreading the coronavirus. All these manner of wicked things came upon us. And guess what? And guess what? We were the ones that were on the bottom of that thing, right? You see what's happening in Russia and Ukraine? Russia and Ukraine, you see black people, the ones are being refused to get on these trains to be taken to safety, man. Our people are always on the bottom when all hell break loose, man. Our people don't have no knowledge during the nighttime, man. Right? When all hell break loose, that's night. Right? That's why it says in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 and verse 29 or verse 30 that after this cometh night, right? But vice shall not prevail against wisdom. So our people are meant to have wisdom in the night, right? Our people are meant to have wisdom when all destruction and all hell break loose, man. Right? So it says what? Our people do not delight in the words of the Lord, man. Our people do not delight in true wisdom. Our people do not delight in justice. Our people do not delight in clean and plain paths, man. Right? It says, therefore I am full of fury of the Lord. I am weary with holding in. I will pour it out upon the children abroad and upon the assembly of the young men together. For even the husband with the wife shall be taken, the age with him that is full of days, right? And when all destruction and all hell break loose, children gonna be getting killed, right? The woman who you desiring, lusting for, she gonna be destroyed, right? The old man who you thought had all the wisdom in the barbershop, he gonna get destroyed, right? The stoop man, the man that's sitting on the stoop, you know, kind of giving out all the knowledge and wisdom, he gonna get destroyed. All the men that sing, the men singers, the women singers, all these people are gonna be destroyed because they are taken in the seduction that the so-called white man is putting on them, man. It says what? For even the husband with the wife shall be taken, right? So the mighty man, right? The husband's supposed to be a protector to his people, right? The mighty man is gonna be taken, man, right? All these people that give us comfort and confidence in this wicked, disgusting place, hey man, they're all gonna be destroyed, man, right? And it says in verse 12, and their houses shall be turned unto others with their fields and their wives together. Everything that you got in Babylon, right? All this dung, because it's really nothing, right? All these things that you desire for. From the shoes to the wicked cars to the like I say, gathering to the most chiefest places in Babylon. All these things going to be destroyed, man. All these things are going to be destroyed, man. So it says what? Their houses shall be turned unto others with their fields and their wives together. For I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord. It says, for from the least of them unto the greatest of them, right? Talk about scientists, the black man who's a thinker, the scientists, right? The doctors, the lawyers, right? The drug dealers, so on and so forth. Everybody gonna be destroyed in these last days from thermonuclear destruction if they don't turn to the ways of righteousness, man. Our people are inflaming themselves with pleasures of this world, not knowing that this world is gonna be burnt up and destroyed. The scriptures say, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. And we lack knowledge in these last days, man. Prophecy is coming to pass. Wars and rumors of wars, and our people still don't get it. Our people still walking around here as if they see. You don't see. You don't have understanding. The scriptures say you blind and wretched and naked, man. So you got to know these things so you can cover yourself with a garment and receive eye salve that you can see these things, man. Right? Right now, these words don't have they don't have no place in our people, man. Because our people are feeling as if they are in peace. But the Lord is going to destroy this place. This is going to be a besom of destruction. This place is going down, and it's time for our people to hear the word, man. Right? But they too busy clothing themselves in the protection and in the riches of this world, man. Right? So it says what? From the least of them unto the greatest of them, everyone is given to covetousness, and from the prophet even to the priest, everyone dealeth falsely, man. Yeah, so-called TD Jakes, right? Creflo Dollar, all these manner of pastors that set up, they're not speaking the words of truth, man, because they're not turning our people from uncleanness. They're not turning our people from uncleanness. They're not causing our people to hear the true words of the Lord. They're not telling our people to put on righteousness, right? Our people are inflamed with the license and the confidence of the so-called white man, right? So it says what? It says they have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, man. It says saying peace, peace, when there is no peace, man. There is no peace for us. Every time we look up, they say that we free, but every time we look up, they shooting our black men in the streets, right? They say we free, but every time we look up, we speak against the wicked ways of this world, and they count us to be an offender for a word, man. Every time they say that we're free, but every time we look up, we got other nations selling our people our goods, right? We are not free here, man. So they speaking peace to you, and you agreeing with that. You have agreement with that thing, with that divination, right? Which is false, right? It says they have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? No, they were not at all ashamed. Neither could they blush. So we don't take shame in the things that we do, right? You tell a woman right now, hey man, you dressed immodest. You don't have modest apparel. And she'll start twerking on the spot, man. She don't have shame of that. You tell a brother, man, hey man, you can't eat pork. He boasts about how he gonna eat pork as soon as he finished talking to you. You tell a brother, hey, you can't smoke weed. You tell a brother, stop defiling your temple. Hey man, he say, man, I'm about to go smoke some weed as soon as I leave from talking to you, man. Right? Our people hear the word of the Lord and they make a mockery of righteous ways, man. They make a mockery of wisdom. They make a mockery of knowledge and wisdom and nurture of the scriptures, man. So our people gonna have to deal with that when the Lord brings destruction and judgment on this place, man. It says what? Were they ashamed when they committed abomination? No, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore they shall fall among them that fall. At the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, saith the Lord. And that's what's going to happen to our people who will not hear the words of the Most High God, man. They're going to be cast down in his places, and they're going to be melted here with the wicked, right? So it says what? Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask the old paths, where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. But they said, we will not hearken therein. And our people won't hearken to the word of the Lord, man. That's why the scriptures say you are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. Right? Revelation chapter 3 and verse 18. And it says what? I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the furnace, in the fire. Right? That gold that he's telling us to try, has been tried in the fire, is what? This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. Our sisters got to put on modesty, man. Right? Our sisters got men, and they sit out here showing all manner of showing their whole body, man. This is for your husband. This is not for every man to see. Right? We know that we have lust in us, lust to envy, lust to war with each other, and our sisters go out here wearing whatever, man. We got to wake up, man. Men got to lead, man. Men have to lead their people, right? This is weird. And then our people think that they clean in this thing, man. All manner, you got your body all out, man. Come on, man. That's wickedness. Our people got to learn these things, man. We don't understand that these are the things that lead to our destruction on a daily basis, right? And it says what? I counsel thee, buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou may be rich, and white raiment, that thou may be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear. And that shame of nakedness is not only talking about physical nakedness like our sisters here, but it's also talking about not knowing the knowledge and wisdom of the Most High God. That shame and nakedness is not supposed to be shown, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord. Hey, sister, you got a chance to hear the word of the Lord?